Alrighty guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the fourth and final issue of Star Wars Shattered Empire, the comic miniseries, which was written by Greg Rucka. And this issue had art by Marco Cicchito, and it came out on October 21st, 2015. So yeah, another solid issue. Like I said with the last three reviews, I've read the series before, and I'm rereading it for these reviews. So yeah, some moments when I liked, I enjoyed more the first time more because of it, not reading it being the first time and having that kind of, more factor there. But, I still enjoyed the issues and therefore the series still. So, yeah, this issue, though, was probably my least favorite of the series. Not by much, though. Probably still rank around the same as the first issue, but but the issue with Shara and Luke going on a mission, and Luke goes and finds some Palpatine hid away, which I'll get into that more during the breakdown. But in the series, Shara went on a mission with the three main original trilogy characters, and Han, Luke, and Leia. Which, obviously you could criticize it for the, making the universe feel small, I guess you could say. But, it didn't bother me. It made sense. Shara is a part of the rebellion, so it makes sense that you would work with all three of them in some way. But, that really didn't bother me. I'll talk about that more in the full series review. But, issue I enjoyed. One of the reasons is probably my least favorite was because I wasn't into how the stuff went down, I guess you could say, as much as I was into, like, for the last two issues with the Operation Cinder stuff. So yeah, but, I definitely still enjoyed, the issue and, what Luke, was, looking for. Definitely liked that. So yeah, the art from Chichito is once again good. I enjoy his art, but anyways, I guess I'll just get into the breakdown, which the issue starts with Shara and Lulo at a briefing, which Akbar and Crix Madine talk, about the planets affected by Operation Cinder, and that they see no end in sight. But then, we see Shara and Lulo talking about what, Akbar and Madine were talking about, and it's somewhat disappointing news. But then Lulo talks about Cass, I guess, sending in the paperwork to get mustered out, and then, Lulo went ahead and sent in the papers for Shara, and that they should be, approved in a few weeks. Which, Shah responds with saying that he shouldn't have done that, which, and he responds with saying he already did it, and they do now, and that it's time for her and Cass to settle down and raise Poe, which she agrees with, and then Lulo leaves in his A-Wing. But then a droid comes up to Shar, which happens to be R2, and gets her to come with him, which R2 leads her right to Luke, who, introduces himself and whatnot, and then asks, for help for flying the Lambda-class shuttle he's taking on a mission. Shara agrees to it, to help him. But then, we see them on the ship, and Shara's dressed up in an Imperial officer outfit, which, she asks Luke why she's dressed up in that outfit, which, Luke talks and says that she's dressed up as a certain Imperial officer named Alicia Beck, who appeared in another Journey to the Force Awakens book, Smuggler's Run, a junior novel. I forget who wrote it. It might have been Greg Rucka who wrote it. I think it was, actually. In fact, let me check. Yeah, Greg Rucka was the one who wrote it. Yeah, nice tie in there. Anyways, she's dressed up as her so they can get into an Imperial base, because they have the codes when are assigned to her. But in the base, has a lab in it which has an item Palpatine stole long ago, and Luke is wanting to recover it. So then we see them land at the base, and Char acts like the officer back, and says, and the one officer named Huron asks what Luke and droid are there, which Char says Luke is her bodyguard and droid is just a droid and nothing more to add. So the officer takes him to the base and to the lab, and talks along the way about his Imperial stuff, not that him and the Emperor are the only ones who have clearance to the lab. Along the way, we see how the Sentinel messenger droids are made, which they're like the red cloaked, they look a lot like B1 battle droids. So, but anyways, they get into the lab where we see two trees, like small ones, but the officer then reveals that he didn't fall for anything and says that they should have done their homework because Beck is missing her left eye, and obviously Shara is not. So yeah, and stormtroopers come in, but the officer then asks Luke what's so important about the trees, which Luke responds by saying that they're all what's left of the tree plants at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, which is cool. I definitely like that, seeing what happened to the tree at the Jedi Temple, and then Luke goes on saying that the Force is with them, which the officer responds by saying the Force is meaningless and that the Jedi are extinct, which Luke responds by that he couldn't be any more wrong. Which then R2 shoots out his lightsaber, which Luke put in to him on the Lambda shuttle, but and then Luke ignites his lightsaber, and him and Shara fight off the Imperials. Luke tells Shara to get the trees and to keep them safe, and then they go through. They have to fight off. I think it was an E-Web turret. On. They get out back to the landing pad, and the Imperials they throw some detonators at them, but Luke uses the Force and makes them stay by the stormtroopers and the officer, and explodes. I would assume killing them. So yeah, but then they head back onto the ship and whatnot. But then once in hyperspace, Luke talks to Shara and says that R2 overheard what her and Lulu were talking about, and that she's mustering out. Which she responds by saying that she's not sure of it all, and which Luke says to search her feelings about it. And then she talks about Poe and Cass, and not being able to see them and wanting to, but not wanting to feel like she's abandoning the rebellion. Which Luke then says if the cost of their struggle is the lives they fought to protect, what is it they're fighting for? So yeah, but then Luke says that he's only asking because he didn't expect two trees to be there, and was wondering if Shara would take the other one, which she obviously agrees to, and obviously does also fully decide to muster out, because we see her and Cass on Yavin 4 planting a tree next to their new home, and that's where it ends off. So yeah, issue I enjoyed. I liked that Luke. I like that Luke went and looked for the tree at the Jedi Temple, and found it in this issue. I enjoy that. And, also there's some nice moments with Shara and about leaving the rebellion, which I liked, and whatnot. How the events play out at the Imperial base were pretty straightforward, or I wasn't as into that part that much. I enjoyed what Luke was there for, but yeah. So yeah, I like the issue, but a grade I'll give it a B. So yeah. Anyways, you can check out my reviews for the first 3 issues. I'll be doing a review of the full series next. I don't know when this video will be on out. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days. I don't know, but yeah. So you can check all of that out then. But anyways, I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.